there. Have you guys ever had a protest, a parade, or like Taylor Swift and her Eras tour pop up during the week of your conference? Yeah, me too. Actually, one of my first ones, Occupy Wall Street. That was a whole nother story, but we can talk about that later. So basically, we as planners have just a ton of stuff that we have to cover, right? And there's things that we want to be on top of, but we don't necessarily have the time to like track. So here's how I use ChatGPT to help me keep on top of what is happening for the week or the month leading up to my conferences. So that way I can be aware and be on top of it and be ahead of the game. So essentially what I do is I set up a weekly at the beginning, and then I'll go to twice weekly and I'll adjust it accordingly. Scan for the conferences I manage. And what I want to do is I want to ask like, hey, here I am. I'm in total fictional Bellevue, Washington here, June 14th through the 16th, 2026. I'll ask ChatGPT to set up a prompt that says scan for events that could affect my conference in the city during these dates. And I ask that ChatGPT pulls up verified news and gives me a clean summary about the event dates, potential impact, and the risk level. So if something should pop up like a known union strike or transportation issues, I can then follow up prompt to track just that issue. So for example, like I've got an event coming up here in November, at the end of November, beginning of December, and there's potentially a general strike taking place. When that came up, and that's gonna impact the entire country. But for me specifically, it falls over those dates, general strike, that can impact my labor, stuff like that. So I was like, okay, so for this, I now need to know, how serious is it getting? How is it gonna impact my labor? How is it gonna do this? So we're tracking that as well, along with other things I'm taking care of. What I do is I also put these all within my projects. For all of my conferences, I will have a separate project folder that just kind of keeps things organized. But what's really great about it is I will get notifications, for as frequently as I requested. It gives me an update. And I can also tell it like, hey, give me verifiable sources, and it does. So therefore I can go directly to the news articles that are giving me the information that I need to make the decisions that will impact my conference. So here's to using ChatGPT for good. This prompt, I've got it for you. I'll have it here. It's in my meeting planner store. So just follow the link. I'll put it down in the first comment, and you can just follow that link directly to that resource page in the meeting planner store. So you too can just be on top of it. So if you guys have any great suggestions or things that you use ChatGPT for, please let's add it to the resource bank so everybody can win. So have a great morning.